Good morning, members of the press. You will recall that on the 12th day of January 2026, myself and my colleague, Honorable Peter Abe, addressed the press, wherein we made a plea to our colleagues to seek for a political solution to this impasse that is going on between the Assembly and the Governor of Rivers State. During the pendency of this appeal, we found out that the Governor and the Deputy Governor, they have all employed their media boys and aides to continuously attack the Rivers State House of Assembly instead of seeking for the political solution which we offered. It is on this basis that I, Honorable Siminalayi Fubara, and my fellow colleague here, Honorable Peter Abe, say that the impeachment proceedings should continue. We have sent.
Welcome to Security Brief Nigeria. Please, if you're new here, kindly subscribe to our channel. Crisis in Rivers State. Assembly presses on with impeachment of Governor Siminalayi Fubara and Deputy Audu amid political standoff. A deepening political crisis has taken center stage in Rivers State as members of the Rivers State House of Assembly renewed and intensified effort to impeach Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odu. A move that highlights growing tension between the executive and legislative arms of government in the oil-rich state, Rivers State. Assembly reasserted impeachment drive after pause. On Friday, a lawmaker held a press conference in Port Harcourt announcing that the impeachment process against Governor Siminalayi Fubara and Deputy Odu will continue unabated. Despite call for dialogues and political solution from various quarters in recent days, the Assembly insists that the governor's action has left the legislative no choice but to pressure to pursue political and constitutional remedies. The lawmakers accuse the governor and his deputy of blackmail, intimidation, and constitutional breaches that have eroded trust and worsened governance in the state. According to the Assembly, this action has effectively stalled in legislative oversight and made meaningful cooperation impossible. In an unusual or anonymous vote, the legislator also urged the Chief Judge of Rivers State to constitute an investigative panel to look into allegations of gross misconduct against the governor and his deputy, as provided for under Section 11188 of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria. 4 lawmakers reserved course. Compelling political drama emerged from the crisis on Friday when 4 members of the Assembly who had previously advocated for a peaceful resolution reversed their stance and declared support for the impeachment process. These lawmakers, Sylvanus Nwankwo, Minority Leader Peter Abe, Digame, Barile Nwako, Kwanawon, and Emilia Amadi Obiakpo too, explained that their shift was prompted by what they described as the governor's failure to engage in good faith dialogue and his continued reliance on media aids to attack the Assembly rather than seek a constitutional solution. Their reversal significantly strengthens the Assembly position and dampens earlier hopes that political reconciliation might avert a full impeachment process. Let's look at the background, the second impeachment attempt. This is not the first time Governor Siminalayi Fubara has faced serious legislative opposition. The Assembly initiated a second impeachment move in early January after a previous attempt and a violent political standoff in 2025 that led to the federal government or federal state of emergency being declared and the suspension of both the governor and the lawmakers for good 6 months. That's when Governor Admiral Abbas of Cross River State now take over the state for 6 good months, appointed by the president of the federation, Ahmed Bola Tinubu. The allegation now centered on cross misconduct, including accusation that Fubara and the vice, Odu, acted in a way that violated constitutional provision, undermined the legislative authority, and disputed governance. Let's look at the political and ethnic undercurrents. While the Assembly insists that the impeachment process is strictly constitutional and not motivated by ethnicity, the broader political context cannot be ignored. Prior intervention by President Ahmed Bola Tinubu and deep ties to influence state actors have made the Rivers crisis a focal point of national political debate, with supporters and critics dividing along party and regional lines. Critics of the impeachment include some civil society group and party affiliates. They argue that it risks political instability and could deepen division with the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and All Progressive Congress (APC), especially given Fubara's recent defection to the APC, the party in power of the Federation. However, Assembly members maintain that constitutional governance and accountability must prevail. What this simply means for Rivers State, they insist, or their insistence on moving forward with impeachment proceedings signals a prolonged political standoff that could affect governance, public confidence, and regional stability. As lawmakers convene and a call for formal investigative panel, the next week will be critical in determining whether Rivers State will resolve the crisis through constitutional process or descend further into political gridlock. In the meantime, all eyes remain on the governor's response and whether he will address legislature concern or resist the impeachment push, a development with implications for political culture and democratic norms in Nigeria's sub-national governance. That's end the news analysis of Fubara's impeachment. To me, as an analyst of this very news, I believe that Fubara will not be impeached easily this time. He has moved to the rightful party, according to him, the party where the president belongs. Things are happening there. So it will not be easy. I see no reason that they cannot just keep quiet and rule the state for the people. The people have lost confidence on the lawmakers. The lawmakers, they are telling us that Fubara is not doing well. Then what are they doing? Are they representing the people well? Or they are there for their selfish interests? Allow the sleeping dog to lie. This man has not enjoyed his government. This is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. The hand that feed you, you bite the hand. It's a problem. The man so-called the how is it called, Godfather. How did he treat his people that make him who he is? The people who made him, wicked people who made him, has he treated them well? So he has to receive it in good faith. That's my own honest opinion. Please do us a massive favor by subscribing to our channel. We'll be very glad, and this will help our channel to grow. By doing this, you are supporting our channel, and in return, you'll be receiving news updates day by day. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to share and like this video. And if you have any opinion concerning these very updates, please drop your opinion in the comment section. Let's interact. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Bye for now.